Begin by logging into the e-curriculum system. On the far right, under the Administration section, click on TBL. Then click on Add Quiz, which brings up this window. Here you enter your quiz title, add the course where this will be used under the quiz subtitle. I am putting endocrine in this example. Enter your author name and then click on the Save button. You will see in green text that quiz information was saved. Then click on Return to Quiz List. The quiz you just set up will now be listed alphabetically by title under the Readiness Assessment Test section. Scroll to where your quiz is listed and click on Edit Questions. Once the new page opens, under TBL Questions, click on Add Question here and either type or paste your question into this section. Then click the Save button. Now you can add your answer choices. Click on Add Response, and this is the window that opens up. Type or paste your first response here. This is not the correct answer, so I leave the point value at 0, which is the default amount. Then I click Save. And you see the green confirmation that says question response was saved. And you continue in the same manner, adding the next response. The second response is also not correct, so I simply click Save after entering the response text. I click Add Response again to enter my third response, paste it into the response text, and since this is the correct answer, I click on Correct and change the point value to 3. Then I click Save. I finish adding the last two incorrect response items in the same way, noting that the system confirms each response with the text that question response was saved. Please note that the number of answer choices is variable. In this question, it just happened to be 5. Now that I have all 5 of my answers added, I click on Return, which takes me back to the section where I can add another question to this TBL. I click on Add Question, and at this screen, I copy my question text into this area, then I click Save. Now that that question has been entered, I am ready to add my responses. For this particular question, I have 4 responses. I add the first incorrect response by clicking on Add Response. I paste my text here, and then click Save. I note that question response was saved shows up, so it is now in the system. I click Add Response again. I copy and paste my next incorrect response, and then I click Save. I click Add Response a third time to enter the correct answer, copy and paste that text, and because it is correct, I click on the Correct button and change the point value to 3. Then I click Save. I finish up this question by adding the last incorrect response in the same manner, like this. When I am back at this screen, I click on Return. If I had more questions to add, I would repeat the process just described for each of the additional questions. When I am finished entering questions for the IRAT, I am now ready to add the application questions. You will populate this section in the same way you did the IRAT section. Click on Add Application Question and enter the text that you have for your first question. Click on Add Response and enter the first response in this field, and then click Save. Do not mark any answers correct in the application section. I will explain more about this in the screencast called Using TBL in the Classroom. Continue adding your second response. Then add your third response. And for this particular question, there are only 3 responses. Once that is completed, we click on Return. This takes you back to the Add Application Question section, and you click on that to add the next question. I paste my text for this question into this area, and then click Save to enter it into the system. Since I mentioned in my question that there is an image to which students can refer, I now add that image to my question. The image should already be on my computer and sized the way I want it to appear in the quiz. I navigate to where my image is by clicking on the Choose File button, click on the image, and then click Open. The image file shows next to the Choose File button, and then I need to click Upload Image to bring it into the quiz. A thumbnail of my file will be showing under the Media section, and then you click Save to complete this task. You will see this notation in green text that the question was updated. Then I add my 4 responses one by one. I click on Add Response, paste my response text into that field, and click Save. I click on Add Response for my second response, add my text to that field, and click Save again. I repeat this process for my 2 other answer choices. Once you have added all of your questions, click on Return and you can see how many questions you have in the IRAT and how many questions are in the application section. If you have entered all of your content, then click on Return to Quiz List and you can either start with a new TBL module or you can exit the system. Using TBLs in the classroom is covered in a separate screencast by that name. Please click on that video to continue. Thank you.